Of course, the pregnancy was unplanned. I didn't plan that, and then didn't get my dream birth, and then had to face going under the knife and getting a C-section, getting the epidural. I just felt like it was my rebirth. Everyone prepares you for before the birth, but what about after? Hi, my name is Arista Ilona, and Empowered Mother is the title of all my workshops and retreats that I do. So it's a part of Divine Modern Motherhood, which serves to empower other mothers to really help them handle the emotional tides that they go through, especially in postpartum. Becoming a mother has reconnected me to my roots. My mother is Puerto Rican, Costa Rican, and my father is Mexican, German, Spaniard, and Yaqui Indian. I grew up with a single mother. My Costa Rican grandmother from my mother's side is who raised me. I grew up mainly with her, around her culture, her food, her beliefs. She was so into the wellness part, making sure that she always had home-cooked meals. She was such a creative woman and really helped people. She did a lot of cleansings for people, and that's what I was surrounded by. I didn't really appreciate that. I didn't know what it was, and looking back at it now, as I move forward in empowering other mothers and women, I see the value, how she used nature to really help others, and she tapped into her own intuition. The power of prayer was something that I was taught at a really young age, and I've used it more so now than ever before. My grandmother was 72 years old when she passed away, and I was 15. And I fell into a slight depression. I had to redefine everything that I was and find myself again. Becoming pregnant is what really sparked this idea, because I never thought that I would be a mother, and I had these limiting beliefs and ideas around, can I do it, and how am I gonna grow human in my body? This is crazy. I knew that I had to go through with it for my own growth. It was just that inner knowing. It was really that moment of, wow, I'm going to be a mother. What do I want to teach her? What are the things that I can show her from her roots and her culture? I began to tap into my spirituality after I had my daughter, because my birth was traumatic. I wanted a dream home birth, to have a midwife and a doula, just really be in that space of honoring myself, trusting that my body can birth a child, but it didn't happen that way. And after 72 hours of being in labor and being at home and really trying, I remember the midwife looking at me and saying, "We have to go now to the hospital." Here I was getting hit with so many fears and all of my expectations being washed away. Of course, the pregnancy was unplanned. I didn't plan that, and then didn't get my dream birth, and then had to face going under the knife and getting a C-section, getting the epidural. I just felt like it was my rebirth. I remember thinking, I can't be the only mom who has gone through these kind of feelings, especially in postpartum. When I was crying out of nowhere, I felt really just alone. Everyone prepares you for before the birth, but what about after? Those first 3 to 4 months are such a sacred time for the mother. It's a beautiful gift, but it's also like a mourning, because you're not gonna be that woman anymore. As much as it was painful, there was beauty in it. I am so passionate to inspire other women to come up with their own rituals. Find something that really speaks to your soul, because that's what's going to really be supportive for where you're at in your life. You're just giving back to you. It's more of that self-love mentality. Motherhood doesn't mean perfection. It's about transformation. Who do I want to embody now as a mother? How do I want to move forward? What is the kind of energy that I want to bring? And what do I want her to learn from me?